Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by mountains, there lived a blacksmith named Raghav. He was strong, honest, and kind-hearted. Every day, he forged tools and horseshoes for the villagers. People trusted him because his hands made things that lasted for years. One evening, as Raghav was closing his shop, an old man in a dark cloak appeared. His eyes glowed strangely, and his voice was deep as thunder. "I am the Sorcerer," he said. "I can turn iron into gold. Would you like to learn my magic?" Raghav looked at him curiously. "I work with fire and hammer," he said. "I don't need gold, only peace and strength." But Zarun laughed. "Peace and strength are worthless when you can have power. Tomorrow, I will return. Think carefully." That night, Raghav couldn't sleep. He wondered what life would be like if he had magic. No more long hours at the forge, no more sweat and burns. But then he thought about the villagers who depended on him: the farmer's plow, the soldier's sword, the child's bell. If I stop working, he thought, what will happen to them? The next morning Zarun returned, holding a glowing crystal. "Touch this," he said, "and all the iron you touch will turn to gold." Raghav hesitated, but curiosity won. He touched the crystal. A spark shot through his hands. When he picked up a hammer, it turned to gold and broke into pieces. He tried again with a horseshoe, it too shattered. The fire of his forge went out. Zarun smiled wickedly. "Gold is beautiful, but useless to those who cannot use it. Now you will learn what true power costs." Raghav begged him to take the curse back, but Zarun vanished in smoke. For days, Raghav sat in despair. Then one night, he went to the forest to pray. There he met an old woman collecting firewood. When she saw his golden hands, she said, "Child, not everything that shines is strength. True power is not in gold, it's in the heart that creates." Her words struck deep. Raghav ran back to his forge and placed his hands in the cold ashes, whispering, "I want my fire back." Tears fell onto the ashes and, suddenly, the forge burst into flame again. His hands turned back to iron and soot. The curse was gone. From that day, Raghav worked harder than ever, forging not just metal, but wisdom into every piece he made. As for Zarun, the sorcerer, he was never seen again. Though sometimes, on stormy nights, people swore they heard his voice whispering through the wind.